Hi, and today I wanted to share my understanding from the channeling and so on about the, I would say, angels. How many angels do we have? And from my perspective, what are angels actually? Now, the first thing now that we can start talking about is that uh, my understanding about the angels themselves are like, for example, many people have the idea that angel is a beautiful lady or a bearded man with white clothes and he comes and protects you. Some people say guardian angels, that they protect you for some evil stuff. And I have never actually, many times people say, how many guardian angels do I have? I said, well, yeah, do you need a protection for something? And they said, no, just a beautiful name. And many times I think that many names and angels are like the idea of the angels are like how to say, misunderstood, or it's a concept that's being created from religious beliefs and from many other point of views, esoterical belief systems and so on and so on. So basically I can only share my own understanding from the channeling that I have had and the channel experiences I had, and I want to share these experiences. Now, I have seen sometimes, not many times, few times, that there is an angel to some persons, but and it actually looked like an angel with wings. I have actually also channeled angels with wings, and the angels with wings basically, well, I can share one time was like I was trying to channel for my one of my friends, and she was like, well, let's channel something. I was like, okay, and then I was like entering the channeling, and all of a sudden a beautiful and a loving sensation came, and the channel happened like this. First of all, the hands raised like this, then like this, or it stayed like this, I don't remember. And all the time it was like this. It was like this, as if as if I was having wings. And then the lady asked, "Who is here?" And all of a sudden, instantly, it said Michael. And that was the one of the first beings that replied and responded with a name. And I was like, "Whoa, what do you have a name?" And instantly, the images that I get is like from the Bible or some kind of religion book that this information was coming from. This name was coming from. There is more information about the Michael from the Bible or something. I've never read Bible, but there was like a spiritual books of that kind. And when he went away, he answered many questions for that lady. But when he went away, I was left with such huge loving feelings. I could not explain. I was like sitting the same like this, and I was like, moments and moments are passing, and I'm like, man, this feeling is so blissful, so loving. I don't want to even move my legs. I don't even want to move my arms to go away from this feeling. And my stomach started to grumble, like, I want to eat. And I was like, oh, the stomach is so taking away me from this beautiful feeling. It was like, and then it was like more and more. It's like, okay, we need to go to the kitchen to have some food or something. And I was left with this feeling. But from my perspective, angels are something that it can be a beautiful winged being. It can be also just an entity or a past relative that's next to you, and it can also be from many other worlds. Also, angel is something that I've channeled. That angel is something that gives you energy when you need it the most. It's like loving energy, it's like peaceful energy, it's like joyful energy, it's like a positive energy when you need it most. And when I channeled, the information was that how was it in English? It was in all the channelings I basically do are in Latvian, so basically all the things I have to translate in my head right now. But there was information that many people are very close to do suicides, Many people are gets in some situations where they feel so sad from a lost relationship or heavy life. I mean, like tough life, hard life, and they are so lowering themselves into sad energy and also extreme excitement energy that they start to like tend to like get crazy from excitement, and also this creates an imbalance or out of balance in the human energy, and it can create some kind of a complicated situations in surrounding or not surrounding but in your multidimensional personality, meaning that it can create your soul aspects and it can create the density in your soul, energy in your soul that is not pleasant or not needed. It's like a huge shockwave that comes through, and the angels are here to like balance your energy. Well, in simple words, when you are here to do a suicide or something, that they give you a peaceful energy that you come out of this sad feeling and understand, man, why did I want to do such a thing or something. So this is one just one simple example. So angels are something that here to like give you nice energy. Angels are something that also I count something aside your soul, and I have never even seen or just a few times that there is something linked to you, linked to your soul, that is something not associated with you, meaning that there is always some kind of association. For example, you have an angel, he can be your past relative, your close past, somebody that's passed away from relatives. This is most common, that he is really close to you. And also the next thing that is really close to you is your soul's aspects, meaning that you have been incarnated in many. I shared this story earlier. It was like you can accept soul as a vessel. A vessel is basically a ship that carries something, and this vessel, when this vessel enters this universe, this vessel has the all crew on it, like like the captain, some kind of maintenance crew, some kind of passengers, and so on and so on. That they are like entering this continent, this universe, and then when they step ashore, there are like many souls aspects that were aboard on this vessel, that come ashore and go to multiple directions to have multiple experiences. They can have experience in the higher densities as a higher being, like the Enrico in my case, joyful yellow golden world energy being. You can have a soul that has a soul's aspect that is in a higher loving density, higher loving being. You can have a soul that is also in lower frequency, lower densities. And your soul is your true self. Your soul is that who you actually are. And you can determine by who you actually are that what kind of experiences from your true being you truly will want to have. For example, as I was learning that when I was younger, I was like, man, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed when I enter or when I am with people that are serious, people that are planning seriously, talking seriously. You have to have millions of educations. We have to talk seriously on the table. I was like, man, it's really, I don't like that. I just want to avoid those conversations, avoid those people, avoid those groups of people. And when I started the channel, at one point Enrico came, and he was like totally, hugely excited, hugely happy, hugely joyful. And then I realized, and I asked myself, who are you? He said, oh, I'm you, but only in a different dimension. It was like, whoa. And then I realized that actually he is the most joyful and happiest being that I know, and I would really would love to be with him, really want to be and enjoy that excitement. So therefore, the story is that depending on what angels similarly would say, or more clearly that I have seen aspects that some people accept that they are their angels, that their aspects are just their own soul aspects, their own selves in different dimensions. And for example, like the Enrico or the high loving beings in the white energy world, they are like they have the energy that they can easily go through and look through all their aspects that exist in lower densities, but we here as humans don't have the ability to, or we have the ability, but it's in some way we think it's limited to us and we don't use it in the fullest capacity that we could. But we can see other and higher densities and get information from them, because it's you that it's like your family, your soul's family, that you can communicate more easily, and your soul's family would love to communicate with you more easily because it's part of you. And this is the most common thing that I see when people are asking about their angels or the closer guides or spirit guides that are next to them. It's basically their own self in a different density, in a different dimension, because many times we think that angel is something that here is to protect you from something. Well, I have never seen actually that you need or somebody needs protection from something. I have never seen anything. I have seen that there are like past relatives that are here to and wish to like help you in a way, help you like in all positive ways that they can actually help you. They are here to do this. I have never seen that you need to have protection from something other than from the lower energies that one person choose to believe or choose to have, and starts taking actions from that energy, and they may need the higher energy, or you would say loving or joyful or more peaceful and more harmonious energy, that they can feel more peaceful and harmonious themselves to avoid that, or will keep this lower frequency energy within themselves. So basically, maybe 10%, maybe even less, there is a outsourced angel that is here for you and is connected to you or helps you. But most common thing that I see, they are past aware relatives and your own soul's aspects. Now we can talk about the one girl was asking me, what angels do I have? How did they look like, for example? And all of a sudden there came a beautiful, really beautiful angel, a lady, really, I would say a girl, maybe a woman, really, really beautiful. And I instantly understood that she has another aspect in a really beautiful world. It's the angel world. And I also said that, you have I see your angel, and from that energy which I feel from the angel, I can tell to you that you are a girl that really loves cute, beautiful, and really nice things and accurate things. She said, well, yes. Well, you can say that. I can say that angel, you accept it as angel, but it's you in a different world, because you have chosen to have an experience also in a world that's really beautiful, accurate, precise, shiny. Girls, sometimes there are girls that like something like diamonds, something like accurate, something like beautiful, and it's a completely another world. And from that world you get the energy right here to have and to continue, or to also be in this experience here, that you also hear like these beautiful things. I said, that's true. And it's many thing like this, like your parallel aspect from a higher density world also shines you this energy. But in simple words, you also come from the soul. You also are linked to your soul, and you, in a way, or shape and form, shine through those qualities that your soul really chosen to be as a unique expression in this universe. So basically, when we're talking about angels and your soul's aspects, you can imagine and you feel what kind of person you are, and feel what kind of things you like to do, and the things that resonate with you. And most definitely there is a being in a higher density that has this similar or more amplified these things. For example, some people get angry, and they have another aspect in the world of anger, world of power, world of strong ego, strong must I have. There's also this brown energy, brown red like energy world, when they are people like war people. They have this music like drums. It doesn't mean that they go to war. It means that they want to express in a strong way. And it's like Buddhists. They want to express their spirituality by sitting in a rock cold cave, and they want to and they want to sit there like hours and hours. But not all Buddhists. I mean, like a sample. And also, I've seen a woman. She has this strong brown energy inside of herself. She has this another aspect, a male aspect in this brown energy world. I didn't look into this world, but that world, and she here has the energy, the power to take care of her, farm, huge farm she has. And he has the energy, she has the energy, she does it, and her man is like, you do like this, as I tell you. If you not do, you'll get with this, I will hit you, for example, something like this. It doesn't mean good or bad. It means that her soul, her true being, has this unique expression, and is expressing herself also in this unique expression. And their higher density beings are also different. So basically what I want to say is that we all have a unique expression in some way. And we all have higher density, you would say angels, higher density beings from other dimensions. And we all, as individuality, as a soul's aspect, we all also have some incarnations on this earth here also. And many people say that we have like a zillions, billions, and trillions of incarnations, but I do not classify this as true. I would say more closely, there are millions and trillions of aspects the universe has. Basically, each aspect, each stuff, everything is a unique expression, Therefore, they can be infinite. And universe is always, at every given moment, perfect as it is. There is no leak or no missing part to it. As soon as there is a possibility for something to be missing as a missing part, it already is there. It's already fulfilled. Universe is always complete and always fulfilled. And therefore there can be trillions and billions of expressions in the universe. And therefore it creates everything more and more exciting. But you as individuality, you here don't need to have millions of incarnations, boring incarnations, and so on and so on. It's you have the incarnations that you choose to have, you choose to experience, to have this taste of energies, to have this taste of energy feelings, and then you pack yourself up, all crew gets back in the vessel, and we're off. We're going back home from where we came from. And this is mostly what I have seen from this concept. And also I wanted to say also many things that Enrico is replying to me many times when I'm doing things like a confirmation that sadness, fears, doubts, feelings of loss, greed, anger. Also in relationships we have many colorful experiences, good or bad. In our job we have many experiences, good or bad. Here, sitting here, I'm sitting here, you watching there, have also many experiences that we can have. And he said that as a soul, we need to have, as a experience, we need to have many activities going on to create the many tastes that we can experience ourselves, to have the energetical experience of that self. Therefore, everything and anything as forgetness, we forget who we are, from where we came from, limited connectivity to our spirits and to higher dimensities, no memories at all, are just helping us to have these beautiful, tasteful, colorful, contrasted, new varieties of experiences that we truly can have there. And also the belief systems that we have, many belief systems and many stuffs that we have here, many religious belief systems, many political, medicine belief systems are just creating this a more colorful, a more exciting and more interesting and a more beautiful experience that we can have a taste. And we had this taste, we experienced this taste back in the West. So I was like, man, and the other aspects are just looking at you. The angels, the Enricos, the joyfuls, the sadful, the warful, the bread-like, the aspects, the beings and the soul's aspects and the soul itself just looking at you. Man, you had such a tasteful, beautiful life that you had here. It's like truly wonderful, truly wonderful. I was like looking with love that this was such a loving feeling. Also want to put something additional. I had a phone call. I do many private consultations. I have a phone call and there was one lady asking me, telling about her mother, her family, that there's struggling happening and something like this. I was like, man, but all I hear is love. All I hear is just you expressing loving feelings into a different way, that you want to care, you want to have the best for each other. You want, and it's like you are just sad that it doesn't happen the way you wish and accept it to happen. But it's the root cause of this is just that you want to give love to other. You want to share love to other. And it's like I'm talking this was really beautiful to her. And so about the count, how many angels do we have? And I would say there was a joke. One man is so happy. Man, one lady said that I have 11 angels. He's really joyful. I have so many beautiful angels. And I said, yeah. And the other person says, yeah, because you need more help than any other. And a person says, oh, I have only one angel. Yes, because you don't need to have an assistance in any way. But it's more or less like a joke. But to keep it simple, what I have seen is like 3 is the most common that you get, and there is 1 or 2 really close, 1 or 2 or 3 really close, and for the others there is no need to be so close. Maybe when you get to a point that you truly want to experience and see what other souls aspects do you have. Or angels, I meant. So basically the thing, and also I heard that angels change from time to time. I wouldn't say angels change from time to time. I would say that you have went through the experience that you needed, and there was like a being or an angel that was most closer to you to give you the energy that you need for this particular path that you were going. And never it's said that one is going through sadness and it needs more and more help to go through this sadness or tough situation. Many times it's the other way around. The beings and the angels give you this sad or difficult situation that you can learn from this. So it's you don't have to be like, oh, I'm having a sad situation, I need to pray or for something, I need to ask something, help me in this way. But they are doing all that you need and to help you in this, that you can have this experience that is most truly meant for you for your being. And so I would say yes, when you spiritually grow, when you spiritually change or evolve in a certain point. For example, in my case, I imagine that I really love to share this exciting energy, this exciting Enrico's energy, but it gets more and more that I feel that the beings from the absolute place of presence that I call Essie, but this is the soul's home place, that those beings are getting more and more closer, and I'm getting more and more closer. So it can change, and it can give maybe later me the beings from the soul's home place, the place of Essie, but the absolute presence or heaven, you call it as you wish. They can get more closer when I feel like ready to be more closer. So, but also another example would be that a man or a lady is choosing to have a beautiful career in his job, like achieve and go through and build his business or something, then he needs an energy that is more like the brown energy, more like the balanced thinking energy, and then you can get more closer to the strength, to that energy that you need, the power to go through and achieve your goals. Then yeah, you would say there is the angel or your aspect or a being that, or how we call it in Latvian, it's like a spirit. Sometimes a spirit's called the spirit of the Indian, for example, the spirit or the Holy Spirit or something I've heard. In Latvian it's called Gars. I don't know how it's interpreted directly into English, but spirit is something like a collective mass consciousness of a certain energy form. It's like a spirit of the Indian, so it's like a spirit full of Indian energy. It's like we channeled one time the spirit of samurai, and it was like a cloud of energy, like an oversoul of samurais. That's when you enter this spirit's energy, it takes you over. The spirit takes you over, and you are the spirit of the samurai. You are the spirit of the samurai, and you enter this game of the samurai. You enter this culture of the samurai. You enter and you have the spirit of the samurai more truly. So what I was talking about, that you can also have, when you need a job or something you do, you don't actually have to be or connect to an angel, or angel needs to connect to you. You can connect to the energy form, something as spirit, that it can guide you, and you can use this energy or connect to this energy that can help you. Many times it's automatic, you just align yourself to that energy that you choose to, and that energy is already there for you. So this is another example. Yeah, most commonly, your past relatives are your angels. Your past relatives are most closely here to help you and more closer that wish to contact you. Then there is a bunch of spirits, beings that are your soul's aspects, and they can be from a lower or higher densities, the same densities, different densities that are here to do, help you, assist you, and do bunch of things that you have chosen to agree to do. Something like other channelers, something like channeling, something like this. And also one case I heard was a lady was talking about her questions or something, and she wanted to talk with her spirit guides or something, and all of a sudden there was a spirit came, a being came, and that being was like giving me information that he is there when she is giving the advices to different beings. Advices, not beings, people. That being is there, and through you gives advices to different people. And I said, you work as a consultant or something? She said, yes, she's a business consultant or something like this. And she many times is surprised that all of a sudden she gets a beautiful and unknown ideas that you can give to other persons, and it succeeds, and it also helps in business in many projects. And she was surprised about that. Well, I said, yeah, that spirit, a being, like in a way talks through you, or you connect to him. So basically, if you want to do this more conscious channeling, you just connect to that. You just remember that feeling and get closer to that being. And in that case, that was a being, a male energy being, and with a beard, and I've seen those kinds of beings a few times. No good, no positive, neutral. To understand this more is like everything has its energy. Some are calm, some are peaceful, some are loving, some are family-like. It's like a tremendous contrast of unique energies that we can have, and the soul, the beings, they stay more closer to the worlds of their own like energies. stay closer to worlds of divine like energies, and also we humans here are here to experience and have our own like energies. That's why we are here. So I think I covered how many angels we have, and the more my perspective on this, experience on this, what I've seen on this, and hope you enjoyed, hope you liked this, hope it was useful for you. And I plan to create the next video about one time I was talking with there was a lady like Christian and Jesus stuff, and I received also beautiful information that I want to share. It's not that long information, but it's also information that I'll share in the next video. So thank you for watching.